So today we will talk about cross product or vector product. So what does that mean? It means that when A cross B, this vector and this vector, and the answer is also vector. It means that when two vector quantities, like I have shown here arrow, it means that these both are vectors, right? When these vector quantities will multiply to each other, they will form a quantity which will also be a vector. It will be also a vector. For example, this is a vector which is known as vector B, right? There is another vector which is known as vector A, right? So there will be the angle formed over here. So now let's find the magnitude of A cross B, right? The magnitude, we'll find the magnitude of C basically. Because it is a vector quantity, right? The vector quantity has magnitude, direction, right? So magnitude of C. So the magnitude of C will be equal to A B sine theta. So it will be equal to A B sine theta, or you can write this as this: A magnitude B magnitude sine theta. You can write this as this, right? Now let's talk about the direction of C. Like it is a vector quantity, C is the vector quantity. It has magnitude as well as direction. So now we have find the magnitude. Now it's turn of direction, right? Direction of C, right? So what will happen basically, consider this is the angle B, right? Consider another angle which is C, and we'll draw here plane. Okay, what we will do, we will apply here right hand rule. We'll apply right hand rule, or you can say we will apply screw rule. We will apply right hand rule or screw rule. What will happen, you will just place your palm on, basically wait, here B will come, here A will come, right? So what you will do, you will place your palm on A, like we are multiplying over here A cross B, right? Here it is A cross B is equal to C, right? So what you will do, you will place your palm on A, and then you will move your fingers towards B, and you will place your thumb over the direction, right? What will happen, you will join two vectors tail to tail, right? These now vectors are joined tail to tail, right? And you will place your right hand at joining point, and you will place here your your palm, right? And you will curl your fingers from vector A to B along small, okay, this is the important thing, along small theta. You won't consider this one angle, you will not consider this one angle, you will consider this one angle, right? And thumb point, and wherever there is a thumb that points A along the direction of A cross B or C, okay? So what will happen, you will just place your palm on this A, and then you will curl your fingers towards the B to along the small angle, and wherever your thumb is pointing, that will be the direction of basically angle, that will be the direction of C, right? It will be the direction of C. So I hope this is clear to you. So basically when we are moving, speed up this. So when we are moving from A to B, the direction is coming towards upward. So direction is coming towards upward. So the direction of C is here, right? So now let's talk about, okay, I'll always remember this thing, that the angle C, the vector C is perpendicular to A, and the angle, this vector C is perpendicular to vector B. So basically C vector is perpendicular to plane containing A and B. So you can see over here, this C is perpendicular to A, and this C, like the product, is perpendicular to B. So basically C is perpendicular to plane containing A vector and B vector, right? Okay, now what if we have to write the magnitude and the direction together, right? We have talked about about the direction over here and about the magnitude over here and the direction over here. What if we have to write A cross B, direction and magnitude together? A cross B. So what will happen over here? You will write A magnitude, B sine theta. So this is a magnitude, right? This is magnitude. Now how you will mention direction, right? How you will mention the direction? You will mention direction by this. What is this? This is a unit vector. What was the work of unit vector? The only work of unit vector was to show us the direction of a vector, right? It does it like it has magnitude 1, it has the magnitude unity, and its work is only to show us the direction. So it is showing the direction. It can be any direction, but you have to remember to think this, that this n vector, this n is a unit vector. It is a unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing A vector and B vector. So it's the same thing which I have talked before, that this n is basically a unit vector which is perpendicular to the plane of containing A and B. This is what I talked here, that C, the vector, the product that will come, that will be perpendicular to the plane containing A and B basically. So what is the purpose? The purpose is only to show us the direction, right? So now we will study some special cases, right? Some special cases. Some special cases, right? What if the angle between them is 0? How it would be possible that if two vectors are like this and this, so angle between them will obviously be 0. So you know that these angles are right, these vectors are parallel. So sine 0 is equal to 0. You have to remember this thing, that when the angle between two vectors is 0, then the sine will be 0, so the vector product will be also 0, right? What if the angle between them is 180, right? It means that they are moving anti-parallel, right? These are moving like this. So here the angle between them is 180, right? So you know that the sine 180 is equal to 0, right? So basically these are not some special cases, there were some special cases in the dot product. Okay, what if the angle between them is 90 degree? It will be like this, right? This will be the 90 degree over here. So the sine 90, basically sine 90 is equal to, sine 90 is equal to 1. So this is the maximum value of sine, because you can think that when we multiply, when we take the cross product, it is equal to a b sine theta. So if the sine theta is 90, and it will be equal to a b 1, right? So ultimately the answer will come a b, right? So basically we have put the mode because we are showing magnitude over here, right? So the maximum, like maximum value of sine will come at angle 90. So this is the basically maximum, right? This is the maximum value. So I hope the concept is clear to you. In my next video I will talk about the properties of cross product or vector product.